this is the labeling machine, and this is the spacing model for spacing the bottles apart from each other. But for this machine, it's not necessary. You cannot use this function during the actual production. And this panel, we have two panels in the shipment. One is specially for the 1 liter square bottle, and the other one is for other bottles. So we will include a change part applying panel in the shipment. And this sensor is for detection the presentation of the bottles. And these are for adjusting the width of the bottles, these railings. And this is for adjusting also the width of the bottles, this hand wheel. This is the power supply sub switch. And this is for the emergency stop of the power supply. Also, there are the 3 speed adjustment. This speed adjustment is for this conveyor, and this one is for the spacing model. This one is for this applying conveyor for the timing belts. This is the servo motor, and this adjustment is for adjustment of the label ends alignment, the tiltness. By adjusting the tiltness of labeling assembly, the label ends alignment can be adjusted. And this adjustment is for the label height on the bottles. When it adjusted higher, the label will also be higher on the bottles. And now let's take a look at the touch screen. So we push on English, push on Enter, and this is automatic screen. When all the adjustment is done, we can turn to automatic screen for automatic production. And this is a manual screen, is for the adjustment of each movement. See, this is the parameter screen. Here we can adjust the parameters, but it requires password to enter. The password is 8234. And this is I/O monitor screen. It monitors all the input and output signals of this machine. So this is for the input signals, and this line is for the output signals. When the red indicator is on, it means it's not working. The corresponding movement is not working. This label sensor. And now let's look at the details of the screens. This actual produce the quantity, and we can push clear to clear the produced quantity to 0. And this is the planned production quantity, the set quantity. And these motors should be all turned on for automatic production. And now we can run for the automatic production. And now let's take a look at the manual screen. Here, this is a push on the pulling motor. It pulls labels and dispense the labels. And when we push on the label positioning button, it dispenses a whole label. And sometimes, if the label dispensing will be non-stop, we can push on the suspend positioning to cancel the positioning of the dispensing of labels. And this is the conveyor model. This is the spacing model, but it is not necessary for this machine. So this function can be turned off during production. And this is the applying model for applying labels onto the bottles. We can see this coder function is also not available on this machine, as you will use inkjet coder for this machine. And let's turn to the parameter screen. The password 8234. This is for the manual pulling frequency. It's for the manual mode label dispensing speed, and this is automatic pulling frequency. It's for the automatic label dispensing speed. This product detection filtering. It filters the signals, but sometimes it may detect two bottles in and dispense only one label. So we can set the product detection filtering time for delaying the signal detection of the bottles. And this is the label applying delay. So sometimes we can set for this, we can set the label applying delay time, and this is a label dispensing stop delay. We can set the label dispense stop delay time here, and this is no load machine stop delay. That means when there's no bottle fed in, the machine will automatically stop during this set time. And this is the planned production quantity, the set production quantity. And this is the current parameter. Now also we can save the parameter group here. We can save for the 1 liter bottle, and for the 4.8 and also 5 liter bottle here. And then you do not need to reset the parameters each time. So you can just recall the parameters here for using. And this you can upload and download also parameters. And this is the I/O monitor screen. It monitors the input signals and output signals. When you can check, the red indicator means the corresponding movement is not working. So this is the machine.